So, hello everyone. This is the quarterfinals of our first Bowling Dudes tournament. And yeah, I will be the host tonight. My name is Gorika Salazar, and I will present you the match between the Antares Scorpions and the 5th Falcon Dragons. So what I will show you today is a match best of 3, which has two maps included. First start with map B, test map, which is quite new. We saw last time very often. Then we make a switch for the second game to test map A, and then we switch back to test map B. So let's have a look on the teams. They are ready at the moment. Let's see if we can start the match. The stream is stable, I think. So then let's go into the game. So, the first match will start in this quarterfinals between the Antares Scorpions and the 5th Falcon Dragon. So, what will we see here is, let's have a look where we are. So, where do we have the teams? The teams are over there. This is test map B. And we see team 1 is the Antares Scorpions and team 2 is the Falcons. And we see the first starting point where we see, yes, it is going with laser vomits. So now we have everything ready over here. So what we see over here, what will we have on the table over here? So we see the Falcons came in with an Enforcer and Thunderbolt, a Stormcrow and a Shadowhawk, I would say. Oh, it's not a Shadowhawk. That's the Shadow Cat, for sure. So that seems to become a very long-range map fight. To see Team 2, which is the Falcons, are in the blue field over here. On the other side we see the Antares Scorpions, also with long-range weapons. So we see a Blackjack, a Timberwolf. And on the other side they have split in two teams. You see the Quick Draw and the Arctic Cheetah, all with big weapons. So let's go into the cockpit.
Heat level critical.
Oh, he runs very hot. Well, let's switch to the next one. It's the Timberwolf. Just mounted ER large lasers. And we see the 3, also just large lasers. Oh wow, okay, and it's complete. So Antares Scorpions just want to fight within large distances.
Heat level critical.
So let's go to the second team. Large lasers. Large lasers. Large lasers. And again, large lasers. Okay, so it seems that they have already known what they've done. So let's have a look if something will happen over here. So the Arctic Cheetah tries to go through the middle bowl. Let's have a look what he's doing over there. Okay. Okay, that's unexpected to see that he can't be shooting in this position. Now he moves a little bit around, but it's not really a risk, especially because he's just 67% over. Now we see the movement over here. So they came closer, the Antares Scorpions. Oh, the first two of the Falcons are dead. So we see Slugshot, which is the team leader of the Falcons, comes down. And we see also the Shadowhawk Prime of Corin Hazen, who left. And what we see is, okay, Daedriel and Jaden were the last two. Now it's Daedriel, which is quite new by the Falcons. So he started playing with the Falcons in the autumn last year, I heard. So now he's the last one fighting for the team. So is he? Oh no, wasn't possible to got a shut down, but then we will start into the next round. Let's have a look what are the stats are saying. So we see a lot of damage on the Antares Scorpion side, 300. So on the other side it's not that good. So yeah, that's what we could say for this match. So let's have a look where we can start the second match. So now we will switch to test map A, which is the map we played last week in the prior matches. And now we have to change the tonnage rule. Okay, yes. We can do this. So Antares Scorpion seems to be switching their mechs now. So they have a few minutes to go through, and then we will see what will happen then. So the first one is back. So let's see if the fifth Falcon Dragon will also switch their loadout, because this map is not very famous to be a long range map. It's more a medium range map, which we will see, and so maybe they switch to a little different loadout, and then will be very interesting to see what will come over in the next match, to see if they go right back to the long range match. So we have a quick check, quick change on this side of the Antares Scorpions now. Oh no, sorry, it's the Falcons make the change. Sorry for that. No problem, I think. Yes, everything is allowed. So even if we start with the match in a few minutes. As I see, the Antares Scorpions are not ready at the moment, so Bogadok, however it is called, will lead the team now. Yeah. So Corin Hazen comes in and Spawny Boy. Spawny Boy is the new guy who comes in for the 5th Falcon Dragons. So let's see if we can make a quick change for this round. So it is necessary to know or to win this match, because it's best of 3. So if the Antares Scorpions will win this match, the quarterfinals are over for the 5th Falcon Dragons. So everybody seems to be ready. Let's go back with the tonnage rules. just to ensure that nobody is overweighted. But we see 215, which is the limit. Both teams have reached these limits, so everything should be fine. So we will start soon, I would say. So ready up, guys. I see the teams are ready. Then let's give them a countdown, and then we will launch the match. So now we see test map A, which has a lot more buildings inside, so it would be very hard to go on long range weaponaries. But we will see a lot of medium range, I would say. So let's see who is in here. So we see the first team. So, and the time is running for the team. So the Antares Scorpions are in front with 1 win. So the Falcons need a win to have a chance in the third match to maybe came through the quarterfinals into the semifinals. So what we will see over here is what did have changed. Timberwolf we see over here. We see an Enforcer and the Stormcrow and the Shadow Cat. So no big changes. Let's have a look on the other side where we see the entire Scorpions. So what we see here is a Raven, which was quite successful in the preliminary round, and we see the Overroot Ibn Jagia, which is also quite heavy, a quick draw as well, and a Stormcrow for sure. So let's give a short overview. We see the large lasers, pulse lasers, medium lasers, pulse lasers for large. So, and we see some medium, large pulse lasers. A lot of laser vomits we'll see here. Let's go through the other side. We see large lasers, large pulse lasers, and medium lasers, and medium and large pulse lasers. So let's see the overview. Let's see how the movement will go forward. So Team 2 has 63% by the Spawny Boy, which is quite less. So the entire Scorpions try to use their range. Oh no, it's the... sorry for me, that's the Falcons try to use the range. Now on the side here, the entire Scorpions came closer and closer. Oh, that's dead real. The Stormcrow is down. The rest is at 55, 76 or 61%. On the other side, the Raven maybe came down. So let's see if they have a chance. But the entire Scorpions stay very close, have a good tactic, moving together, have a good focus targeting. So the Raven goes down, okay, but in the costs of the Timberwolf, the Thunderbolt. And now the Stormcrow, the Shadow Cat stays above. That was it. So nice match. Congrats for the winners, which are the Antares Scorpions. And yeah, sorry for the Falcons, which lost the match, and as well the quarterfinals, because it was best of 3. This was the second match, which were won by the Antares Scorpions. So they made the quarterfinals and go up in the next round, the semifinals, which came up later. I think it is in half an hour or so. And so we can switch back to another quarterfinal in the next match I will stream. So stay tuned and we will see the Antares Scorpions, congratulations again, in the semifinals.